Look at that. The contrast. I do think that these look better than Western Diamondbacks. But he got really defensive all of a sudden, and he struck at me. Rattling, he's not very defensive. These guys are venomous, and you definitely don't want to snag a bite from him. I don't know if this one's gravid, but it's definitely very thick. Such a cool snake. There we go. Zoom in. Look at that. He's got cover, so he's feeling a little more confident. So right now we've been flipping boards, and our main target was the Arizona milk snake, and we have not been successful yet. But our second target was probably the green Mojave rattlesnake, and I almost stepped on him. I jumped right over him. He did a little rattle and a buzz at me.
I don't even see him yet.
He's right there.
Oh, I see him now.
Yeah, here. I'll probably just take the camera and just get a little close. He's right next to a hole. I might move him out a little bit better away from the brush, but I'll take the camera, get a little close, and then I'll probably move him right here, and we'll maybe get some little better film with him. But look at the pattern on him too. That is a pretty snake. Oh, I love these guys. You can look at his pupil if it focuses. Gosh, he really wants to focus on that rock. Let's see if I can fix that.
Is that his tongue coming out?
Yeah. Look at that. The contrast. I do think that these look better than Western Diamondbacks. They just have so much more contrast to them. That's so cool. He is just flicking his tongue. Can't really get a good look at him of his banded tail. They look so similar, and they always get confused with D-backs, but once you start looking at them enough, you can definitely tell the difference. That is a pretty snake, though. Alright. I'm going to end it, and alright. I'm going to try to just put him right here, see if we can get a little bit of a better look at him. Just to show you real quick, I flipped this little board right here, and he was chilling right here, and I stepped here and over. I did not see him. He was kind of tucked underneath the brush a little bit. He might go in this hole. I mean, these are probably the most common rattlesnake over here, so maybe we'll get a chance to see another one. Let's see if we can get him to come out this way.
It's coming towards you.
Yeah, he is. Pretty calm little guy right now. Pretty calm. Let's see if we can... Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. There you go. This is kind of where I wanted to show him off a little bit. He wants to cover. Oh. Alright. And he's not really rattling right now. Let's see if we can get another look at him. Now he's being a little defensive. Just try to keep him here. Oh, I'd like to put you back over where you were, if anything. Probably didn't need to bother you, but okay, come on. It's hard to talk when you're just trying to get him to sit still a little bit. Oh, wicked fast, these guys. And these guys, for a long time, people thought these were the most venomous rattlesnake. He's going right at you. Here, sit still right there. Okay. Alright, well, I'll let him cruise on this way. But for a long time, people thought these were the most venomous rattlesnake, and which still could be true. But now a lot of people are starting to think that it's the tiger rattlesnake. Maybe he'll sit still right there. Whew. I still want to go flip some boards over there. Yeah, so it's potential that this is the most venomous rattlesnake in the world, but also that might have been taken by the tiger rattlesnake. I'm not too sure. I don't know if anyone's really too sure. And if you look at his head, he's a very small head, which might be the reason why they don't think this one's as dangerous, is because of the venom dose is much smaller. That's a cool snake though. Alright, well I'm gonna go try to flip this board over here and avoid stepping on a rattlesnake.
Alright.
You gonna watch him?
I'm turning it off.
Okay. You can turn it off. Alright, I was just walking by. I was gonna let this guy go by, but he got really defensive all of a sudden and he struck at me. As I was walking by, I was obviously like 3-4 feet away, but still. Now he's all of a sudden he's defensive. I love the contrast of that. Right now, I am in Nevada, and we're in this mountain range over here. I think they call it the Panamint Mountain Range, and our main target is the Panamint Rattlesnake. We're gonna road cruise here tonight for a long time, and hopefully we can turn up that. But these mountains right here, I just couldn't help but to get out and just go try to hike around and see what we can see. I saw some little caves and some good rock crevices. And that's just, you know, prime habitat. So yeah, other stuff we could see is like the Great Basin gopher snake. That would be really cool. And I feel pretty confident we'll come up on some sidewinders. So let's go see what the night has for us. And right now I'm gonna go over here and look at these cracks and crevices and caves and stuff. And maybe we can turn up a snake before the sun goes down. It's going down quick. All right, we are up here on a cliff. This is the road we're gonna be cruising. Maybe we'll do some other roads if this one's not too successful at start, but I think we have a good chance. I see a car coming. All right, well, it looks like we're not gonna get any daytime snakes. The sun is definitely gone past the mountains and is about to set. But if you like this type of content and you want to support, make sure to like and subscribe. It definitely helps it a lot, and it helps make worth going out in 100-degree weather and sweating my butt off to try to find these snakes. I mean, I would do it regardless, but just I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. All right, let's go road cruise. Such a pretty place to go looking for snakes. That is a pretty sunset. Some reds, yellows, greens, blues, purples maybe. Okay, so right here is the Panamint Rattlesnake. Now, not too quick. Now, this is not necessarily a rare snake by any means. Oh. Come on now, sit still. Now, it's not necessarily a rare snake.
Jeez.
He was being
There's
caught.
another car coming too.
Oh, we gotta keep him off the road now. There was a car coming earlier, that's why we kind of had to do what we had to do, and we didn't film the pulling up on him. Here, stay, yeah. Alright, you wanna get lower with him? Okay. So, come on, stay. So, oh my gosh. Now, not a rare snake by any means, and for a while these were even just a type of speckled, like a subspecies of the speckled king, or of the speckled rattlesnake. The car coming, right?
Yep.
Let's move him off to the side. But this has been a snake I've been wanting to see for so long.
Come out here like 3 times looking for the snake.
Oh, well, me and Tatum came out looking in like the Death Valley Mountains. He's not.
He likes the light.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hang out there. A lot of rattlesnakes, they get super defensive and they just want to sit still. And this guy is all about getting away and trying to find some cover. He's not really rattling. He's not very defensive. These guys are venomous, and you definitely don't want to snag a bite from him. But they're not the worst venom ever. They got a pretty small yield with a small head. But these guys eat, when they're young, they'll especially eat lizards. That is like their main diet. And as they get like towards this size, this guy is mainly going to be eating rodents. This is a pretty, can you hear that?
Yeah.
He's hissing at us. He's starting to get a little agitated. I would like to get some like film shots of him, like just him hanging out. But look at that.
Trusting you there, Jared.
Yeah, he's pretty calm right now. Not like too worried about him coming fast right now. But we're gonna get him off the side of the road over here in a minute. But yeah, this has been like a top target rattlesnake for me for a while now. All right, are you gonna sit there? Do you want to come get a little closer if he sits here? That'd be nice. I'm gonna take a phone shot. Look at that. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick this up, but hey, you can hear him hissing a little bit. But he's got like kind of almost like a bluish tint to him. A nice little black part of his tail right here. That is such a pretty snake. This was the main target, and the first snake stretched out across the road. Oh.
Well, there was a car coming, so we had to run and get him
Yeah,
off.
we couldn't really film the catching clip and moving them off the road. There's a car coming. They seem pretty nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. And a couple of things I wanted to say. Like all other rattlesnakes, one really cool thing about them is they give birth to live young. And I don't know if this one's gravid, but it's definitely very thick. And a full grown, they get about like 23 to like 50 inches. Wow. Hissing and not rattling. That's definitely interesting for a rattlesnake. But yeah, that is such a cool snake. They love like these rocky mountain outcrops over here. They're always near the mountains, and the 2 states you can find this in is southern Nevada and kind of like near Death Valley, California. So they have such a very limited range, and not too often do I get to be in like prime habitat for them. So that is really cool.
Where are we at now?
We're in southern Nevada. I think I said that in the intro. But yeah, we're in southern Nevada. Ooh, hello. Alright, I think we've got a decent amount of film. I might take over and just get him going off this way. And let him just roll off. I want to make sure he goes like into the bushes over here. So I'm gonna kind of stand over him a little bit. Let me turn this down a bit. Very good. Alright, you're okay. Yeah, you could see the blue actually on the head.
Yeah, it's got a blue tint for sure.
Yeah. Such a cool snake. Wow. See, as you can tell, kind of a busy road for being way out here in the middle of the desert. I really actually like his head a lot. I think that's where you can see it the most. I want to see if I can get his side of his head here. I think he's starting to realize he's getting close to cover and speeding up a little bit. Yeah. Here he goes.
Really didn't rattle at all.
No. That was a pretty peaceful first encounter with the Panamint rattlesnake here. And I would say he's probably maybe 3 feet, maybe a little over 3 feet. That is a pretty old one. Oh, wow. That's cool. There we go. Zoom in. Look at that. He's got cover, so he's feeling a little more confident. Let's see if I can get it to focus on his head. There's a little rattle. Wow. That is so cool. Hopefully we can find some more snakes out here. That is awesome. All right, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone.
You gonna take a pic with your phone, or you already?
Yeah, I took a pic. Okay, that was such an amazing encounter. That was such a peaceful snake. He was hissing and rattled a little bit, but never struck, and he seemed very confident we weren't really gonna bother him. And I'm happy. I mean, multiple cars came right when we were seeing him, so if we weren't here, he probably would have got smashed. So that is awesome. Let's go find some more snakes. Maybe we'll see another one. Let's go. All right. These are everywhere. Last time we were here, we saw a ton of them. A little donkey. I'm surprised there's not more with him. There might be. Cool. Okay. Well, the only snake we've really seen tonight, surprisingly, was the #1 target. I don't know how. I think I said I'd be very surprised if I didn't see one, and that was sidewinders. I don't know how we haven't seen one. You know, it is what it is. They're very common, and tonight it just wasn't that night. I don't think we're going to see anything else. We happened to arrive on the biggest meteor shower, so these roads are just absolutely packed with people and a lot of people going up and down. That's probably why I was so shocked. It was so busy up where we were. Last time we came, there's almost no one. So, yeah. Yeah, if you like this type of content, you know, make sure to like and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. And catch you in the next video. Peace.